Gill Fountain here. Hi, my name is Gill Fountain and I work with 38 Partnership. We are a brand and marketing agency and we are we work with business owners to help fill those gaps, to fill those visibility gaps, to help people grow, to get you better visibility. Now then, what do we do when clients come to us? First of all, we find out what their business is about and what their aims and their goals are, what their wishes are for their business, how much, what they want to achieve by us working with them, how we can help them, how we can give them value. Now, to give you a bit of background, I've been in business now since, well, actually I've been in business for 30 years and there's been many ups and downs. I'm not going to lie to you. Business is not, I don't see being a business owner through those rose-coloured glasses in a way where I think that everything is going to be 100% all the time. It's always going to be fun. There's ups and downs in every business, but the ups are wonderful. You're on a roll. The downs are when you are learning, and I found that I've learned the most out of those areas, those times when we've been struggling through to get to the next level, or we've come across an area, a problem. And it may well be that the problems were nothing to do with us. It was from outside circumstances that were having an impact on our business. Now, what's that got to do with my talk? I think that there's been many times where we've taken on projects and they've been wonderful. We've rolled with it, we've gone with it, we've launched products, we've launched workshops, and they've been a complete success. However, along the way, there has been a few times where maybe we've not made the right choice, we haven't hit the right target area. There's maybe we've brought in a product. I do remember actually bringing in, now I'm talking about it, I do remember bringing in a product that we imported. It was a brand new product to the brand that we were international distributors for, and it was a complete flop. And when you've bought in a sizable amount of products, a sizable quantity of products, when it is a complete flop and you are looking at your warehouse and the boxes are stacked up, it's hard to keep positive. However, although it took us a long time to shift those boxes, they did all go, and it was a huge relief when they left the warehouse. And I learned to maybe judge better, or not always go by my gut instinct on whether something was going to work or not. But today I'm going to actually talk to you about something completely different. It's about workshops. Now, we've got a workshop coming up next week. I've got more than one workshop coming up in the next few weeks, in actual fact. But the workshop that we've got coming up next week is called The Profitable Marketeer. And what we've done is we've squashed it. We were doing it in 5 days, over the course of 5 days. It was a 5-day challenge, and we are now pushing it into 3 hours. We're gathering in the content, really working hard at what will be of value to people, where people will join us for 3 hours and go away with facts that they have learnt, that they can feel as if they've spent those 3 hours getting real value for their time. Now, I'm not going to say for money, because on this particular workshop we are not charging anything. However, the content that we will give you is invaluable to your marketing. If we're going to focus on marketing that works, and I'm going to pop the link in a little while where you can sign up. It is really about pulling all of this together, pulling in the marketing, all the skills that we've got together. Now, Hayley and I are going to do this together, and we're pulling it all together to give you the tips and the advice that we've learned over the years. And believe me, there's a few years between us on marketing, that we can help push you forward in your business. And that got me to thinking about a couple of workshops that I've been on lately, and I'm afraid to say I have been on a couple of these workshops lately where I haven't gone for that. I can give you I can promise you 5 or 6 figure business in 90 days. I haven't gone for any of those. However, I have been to a couple of workshops where I thought, oh, this, I've followed this lady for a while now, and I'd heard very good things about her, and I decided to go on the workshop, and it promoted itself very well. In actual fact, the marketing for it was excellent, to be fair. The trouble was that when I got on the workshop, it was only for an hour. I'm not talking, we're comparing here. We're asking you to join us for 3 hours of your time, but this particular workshop was for 1 hour only. And I was very disappointed. And I was disappointed not only because for the first 3/4 of an hour I was being sold at. The last 15 minutes I got some value, but actually I came away thinking, I'm not sure I really want to go through another 3/4 of an hour of being sold at to get those 15 minutes. I came away disappointed because I'd got so much faith in that person, so much. I was looking forward to listening to her. I was looking forward to gathering that information, and it didn't happen. And I feel that's a shame, because since then I've received other invites through to join her on other things, and I'm reluctant to do it. I'm reluctant to sit through another hour where I might come away with something, one tip, and I don't mind if I come away with something that's of real value. I was in a workshop today for an hour, another hour on a completely different subject, and I've worked with this particular woman for many, many years in actual fact, and I came away feeling that that was well worth my time spent in there, because the information that I got was good. I could use it immediately and it would help my clients, as opposed to some of the other workshops that I've been on where I came away thinking, I don't think I ever want to go on another workshop with that person again. And it is about disappointment in that side of things. And on the other side, when it is a good workshop, when you're gaining value, when you're getting so much more for your business that you can put into place immediately, that's when I love those sort of workshops. It's all about not over-promising. And I think that's the thing. If you overpromise, if the expectations are so high, if the hype for a workshop or a challenge is so much that your expectations are sort of plummeted because it just doesn't reach up to them. It doesn't teach you anything, and you just come away feeling a little bit down about the whole thing. And of course that does give us all of us that are promoting workshops and challenges, that sort of gives us a bad press, because there are people out there that are charging a huge amount of money. I haven't invested the tens of thousands, the amount that the numbers that are being bantered around. However, I do know that by the time people come to us, quite often the stories are that they have spent a sizable amount of money and actually they've come away with hardly anything at all. So I would urge you that when you are going into a workshop to really read and see what you are getting out of it. We have got a whole list of topics that we're going to be talking about next week in the Profitable Marketeer. And I am going to be on Clubhouse in a little while with Charlene Bosworth, and we are going to be talking about LinkedIn and sales strategies. So if you do want to join us in there, it's going to be a good conversation. There's so much to talk about, so much to learn, and obviously come along and ask your questions. But it will be the same in the Profitable Marketeer next week. Come along, sign up, come along. Yes, it's 3 hours. We're going to have breaks. Obviously, 3 hours is a long time to sit through, but we are going to break. We're going to break it out into different sections, and you will leave with value. You will leave with areas that you can put into practice, and you will feel that you have got a lot of value out of it. So I'm going to leave you with that today. Like I say, my name's Gill Fountain 38 Partnership. I'm going to put in the links below so that you can sign up or at least take a look at what we're going to be providing. And if you can come along tonight and join us in Clubhouse, that would be great. I'd love to see you. It's going to be a good room in there this evening. Because we've got so much to tell you, so much to tell you. So thank you very much for joining me, and I will see you next week. Thank you very much, everyone. Bye-bye.